dad always wanted me to wear a goddamn suit. Always. We're old school Iranian, old school Middle Eastern. He wants me to get a corporate job, go up the corporate ladder, become a CEO, follow his footsteps, and I'm more of a gym guy. But I went through the corporate route for a bit. I did a few corporate jobs. I've had so many corporate jobs I've fallen asleep with, and that's how I knew for a fact I'm not a guy who's going to sit behind a cubicle job, do a job that I fucking hate. When I'm a high active being, I need to do something that's going to put me in a high energy state all the time, be very active. We're just different human beings. There's a lot of you out there who are going through that right now, fucking hating your lives, and probably do a lot of drug and alcohol to kind of give you some kind of a boost of energy. You know those people that they do, like they smoke, they're chain smokers, they're chain drinkers, they do a lot of pot, they do a lot of blow because they need that kick, that high. A lot of sales guys are like that. So this video is for you guys. And when I realized when I get to Montreal, I thought, everyone speaks French. You need to speak French when you go to these corporations. It's by law you need to. And to get a job in Montreal, you need to know French. You can get in a lot of trouble. But then I realized, why don't you just go try? Let me go try it out. And I did. I went with a friend of mine. I wanted to show him just how things operate, how things work. And I forgot. A, how much I do not want to be in that environment. And B, how much pain some people are in. A lot of these guys have benefits they don't fucking use, and they use it on, they get a gym membership. When they get a gym membership, they don't get coaching. And I hope you guys realize, just for those guys who get benefits, who gets the gym membership but don't get coaching, the only difference between a high performing elite athlete, Olympian, fighter is not the gym equipment. The gym equipment is more or less the same. You walk into a corporate gym if you want to do strength training, and you walk into a high performance gym, there are some variances, probably some equipment more than the others, but a plate is a plate, a barbell is a barbell, a bench is a bench, kettlebells are kettlebells, ropes are ropes. There's not much difference. The only difference is the coaching and the guidance and support. The mindset lost a lot of people is, I don't need coaching, I don't need help. And you go through that rabbit hole thing, nutrition's hard, thing working out is hard. It's not fucking hard. It's so easy right now. You can even go to ChatGPT, type in your exact height, weight, and you want to ask for a meal plan with your goals, and it's going to pump it out in fucking seconds. The problem is implementation. That's where people really struggle. So when I had this conversation in the corporate world, I kind of realized, man, if I was in miserable suit and I want to change my job, and I had the only thing I can attach my self-worth is my job title and the finances, and I hate my job, I'm spending too much money on a lot of drugs and alcohol and food, and I did that at one point, it's going to leave you fucking empty, because eventually when you take away the drugs, the alcohol, and the food, you realize you got nothing. It's just, you can't look at yourself in the mirror and be proud of yourself. I was there. At one point, when I started my corporate job, B2B, I wasn't proud of myself, because I was working out, but eventually I kind of started going back into my old ways, and it just fucking crippled me. All I thought about was like, how can I afford more suits, a bigger house, and live on the edge versus just being happy to be alive in my present moment. So just a quick little post for you guys. I know a lot of you guys are struggling. Start with the morning workout. Do something that's going to elevate you. Think of your work as a personal time to personally develop who you are as a human being. To change your internal state, create pride from just waking up early, going through a workout. And if you can't do a morning wake up time, do it in the evening. It's possible. It's not the end of the world, but as you go up the corporate ladder, it becomes very hard. And then once you're elevated and you're not stressed, you're not uneasy, you're not always worried about bills, you can start your day just fucking overcoming something strenuous. And when you overcome something strenuous, it creates such a high level of gratitude that you're able to go through your day with just being happy, just to be present. It's the same thing as martial arts. When you're going through a rolling feeling, you're rolling with somebody else, and you're getting basically choked out or just you're grappling, and you leave that practice just fucking, so fucking exhausted and happy. The only beautiful thing about strength training is with other people, you can't control other people. With weight training, you can control weight. So you can control the intensity, you can control the weight, so you're not going to exactly hurt yourself. The internal state, the cells don't they can't tell the difference. So the gym membership doesn't cost much. Coaching is very affordable if you actually look right. A lot of people can use the equipment, they just need the guidance and support. And once the blueprint's given, you can follow through the footsteps. The implementation in terms of how to change your nutrition and make it simplified versus overcomplicating and filtering out all the bullshit from someone who's done it in all circumstances, including your circumstance, is what you want. You don't want to be that retired CEO attitude with so many fucking limiting beliefs, so much tightness, so much injuries at the point where you don't think it's possible, or you realize oh, when I retire, I'm going to do, and you realize when you retire, it's going to take you 10 years just to fucking overcome all the limitations and all the fucking stiffness that you wish you could. And everyone says health is wealth, but in the end, it is people, they still keep chasing material things thinking it's going to change their life. Material things are great. I love this fucking watch. I love this t-shirt. I love a lot of things that I buy, but I don't want to identify that specifically that makes me happy. As I was walking here, I wasn't thinking about this watch. I was thinking about my internal state and how I feel in this ring. We're all going to go through hard shit, and I just want to make sure when I go through hard shit, like this rain right here, it's 10 degrees by the way, just a little heads up. Again, I'm wearing Baby Gap shorts in this fucking rain. I came here with a sweatshirt just to keep me dry and warm. But just for you guys to kind of realize, just by going through the process of doing something difficult, I'm gonna go home being happy and just be happy that I'm like going through this process. I'm not worried about high views. I'm worried about changing one person's life. I'm not worried about getting 1 million likes and making everything perfect. I'm more focused on making sure I'm coming correct to these videos. When I come correct to these videos and I put out for you guys to just operate, as long as I can change one person's life instead of him taking a fucking bottle of whiskey, gun to the head, a bunch of pills, and jumping off a fucking building when he realized all he had to do is fucking, go through a hard-ass workout. That's already hard enough, jumping off a fucking building. That's hard, that's painful. Once you go through a fucking workout and just alleviate yourself from that pain.